Hey there everyone, welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play, and we're going to be working on something different. I got this acacia, or not acacia, I've got this shulker box here filled with a bunch of blocks and stuff like that. We're not working on this, don't worry. I just started up here because I didn't know where else to start the episode. But yeah, so we're going to fly up here. Our actual building for today is going to be up here, way up here on the mountaintop. Boom, right here. So it's a little bit of ways, yeah, but we're supposed to be building up here anyways. As you can see, we already kind of got some buildings up here. Those two things and right there, those are like the water elevators to get up and down from the bottom if you don't have fireworks and stuff like that. But essentially, we're going to be building a house up here. Oh, there's a frog here. We're going to be building a house up here, and I'll explain more when we get to it, but there's a bee up here too. We're gonna have to terraform a little bit to get rid of this stuff because this is kind of sticking up a little bit higher, and I would like the terrain to not basically cover the building. It's probably gonna be around here, the building. So we'll have to shave off a decent amount just so that we'll be able to see. We'll probably have to go a little bit lower too, or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'll show you what the building is we're gonna be doing today. Did some terraforming, so now the area is flat. I also started the building a little bit for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to see what it would look like from down here, and obviously that's not it, but we can sort of see it. There's obviously gonna be more. And two, well, I'll talk about two in a little bit when we get up there, but some new additions. There's like a little back platform here now. And we're getting a little bit of lag spike. So sorry about that. I saw in the last clip, it was a little bit choppy. I think it's because when we're up there, we're kind of unloading and loading in the... Is an Enderman? Up here. We're gonna go kill him. I think it's because we're unloading and loading the cows and probably the villagers and probably wherever all the frogs went, is we're just on the edge, so it's probably freaking out the game a little bit. Oh, he's downstairs. Okay, I see. Oh, nope, he's up here. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. New addition over here as well. Keela's been working on like a little area for the villagers. As you can see, there's like minecart tracks and stuff like that that go there. Alright, anyways, I'm assuming that Enderman is dead, so we're gonna go up there. Oops, I took damage. I have a little bit of the building started, and I've got a few workstations up here, as well as some more bricks. So as you can see, there's a lot of these blocks already done, and that's because I recorded a bunch of building it. We got about like, not halfway done, but we got the face of it done. And then I didn't like how it was going with the color palette. So I basically just scrapped the footage and tore everything down. And we're starting again, but with different blocks this time. So the house that we're going to be building today, I'm not too sure really has much function to it just yet. It's going to be mainly for aesthetics, but maybe eventually we can put something inside of it to actually have a function. I just don't know what that is yet. I'm going to put a picture of it on the screen, and as you can see, we're going to be trying to replicate the Wendy house from Don't Starve Together. So it's not actually in the game, it's just from the animation. It's going to be a little bit difficult because there's not a lot of angles that we have it from. And we're going to have to Minecraftify some things, in a sense, as a lot of these blocks and sort of shapes we won't really be able to get in Minecraft, especially since we're in vanilla, and it'll be a lot easier in modded Minecraft, but usually most things are. So I'll go through the color palette with you. We have a orange chimney and like an orange foundation. We're going to be using bricks for the chimney, just because we want to change up the blocks a little bit. And I tried using this acacia stuff for both the foundation and the chimney, and I didn't like it, that's why I scrapped it. But for the chimney, we're going to be using bricks because it makes the most sense for a chimney. And as you can see, there's a little bit of like a brick pattern on the chimney. As well as for the foundation, we're going to be using either this acacia stuff here. I'll try to use the acacia again, or we're gonna go for the stripped mangrove logs. The mangrove roots might actually look a lot better because it would kind of go with the bricks, as you can see here. But who knows, we'll play with it. We'll play with it a little bit. But the actual building itself, the walls, it's got like this weird, like, I want to say porcelain, but it's like a faded white or something like that. So we're just going to use birch. I also brought some smooth sandstone. Maybe that might be a better match for it. I am not too sure. I've got a few other blocks like quartz and diorite, but I think quartz might be too clean of a look. And it also has lines, which I'm not a big fan of. We've got birch wood for the railings and stuff like that. For the roofs, we're going to be using deep slate tiles, I think. They're the closest, I feel like. And they've got a lot of, they've got stairs and slabs, so we'll be able to make a decent roof, to say the least. For the door, we have jungle planks as our door because it has that little window in the front, just like it does there, as you can see. And for the glass, we're going to be using black stained glass. I thought about using gray, but I didn't really feel like making any gray glass, and so I'm just going with black glass because I think it might be a little bit better. So obviously we're gonna have to like Minecraftify a few things. Like we definitely can't get the shape of that chimney at the base, that weird wavy part. As well as these stairs, they also are like gray and orange. And obviously we can't do that with stairs unless we put carpets on, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. So we're just gonna have to make up a few things. So that is the plan for today. So the first thing we're going to get started with here is the porch, most likely. So we're going to come out 3 blocks, I think is a good starting porch area. It might be a little bit too wide, but I think it works. I don't think we actually have a way of getting up here either, so I'm just going to drop this here. And switch back to this. So we're going to come out, and if you notice in the picture, it's hard to tell, but it does curve around here. So there's like a little, the balcony or the porch curves this way a little bit, and it's gonna be a little bit, oops, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to replicate because we don't really see the side of the house like at all. But I think the goal is, oh, we don't have the glass on me. I'll go grab the glass. I'm trying not to go too close to this workstation over here, as right about there is where the lag spike kicks in because we're loading in the area over there. There's something that's unloading and loading in, and it's causing the game to not like it. So we get like a tiny little bit of a lag spike, like a frame drop, just like a tiny bit, but it is noticeable. Anyways, so right here, I think is where I want to put the next window. There's a window that kind of curves around. It's hard to tell, but it does something like this, and the porch curves around. So I think this is a good like curve for it. I don't know how far it goes back, so we'll have to guess, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do for that side. And then over here, we're gonna pull this out all the way, as this comes to about a stop here, as there's a wall that kind of ends here. I think we'll go out one more though, and then the wall will come here like so. Actually, I want to go out one more. I lied. We're not gonna get this whole thing done today. We're probably just gonna try and get the face of it done, as yeah, I don't really want to spend an entire episode just building, because some people might not like that. And like, just from doing the scrap video, this was a lot of, this building is a lot bigger than I originally thought it was going to be, so it is going to take at least a few episodes, but we'll split it up. We'll probably work on it again next episode, and then it'll be one of those projects that I'll come back to eventually. Or we'll just get it done in 3 episodes, something like that. Anyways, that's how I'm feeling about the porch so far. It's close to the replica, I would say. And now we need to come down where it is the difficult part. So what we're going to do next is use half slabs. And we want this 6 wide. 1, 2, 5, 6. Half slabs with more these on the side. Because, again, it's hard to tell, but there is a little bit of an awning on top of it. I think that's what they're called. Just a little bit of like an overhang. So we're going to have to work around that. And to do the stairs, I think I'm going to use the red mangrove roots, or wood. 4, 5, 6. And we're just going to go up by half slabs. As, I don't know. I don't want to use full stairs. And they kind of look like half slab stairs on the video. Or the picture, sorry. 1, 2, 4, 5. And we'll go up 1 more. Which I don't have enough blocks for. So we'll use red. It might be too bright of a color, but we'll see. And I actually might change this top one to slabs as well. Because we need enough room for the awning. If there is, I need to go get fences. There's going to be a fence here, I believe. This would leave it 2 blocks wide. With the fences around. Like, I think this is a good enough like width of a porch. It's 3 blocks long, but we only have a 2 block space. 2.5, I guess. And if we have the awning come out, this is how much space. It's 3 blocks. Huh. That's how big the awning's gonna be. It has to be a decent size to say the least, because there's like mini awnings on the side as well. I keep saying awning, but it is how it is. And then to finish this off, we're just gonna use white. Okay, Mr. Sheep. Thanks. We're just gonna do like half slabs all the way. Or not half slabs, but birch. It looks weird in Minecraft form, but we can't really get those like half stairs sort of look. Like 2 colored stair looks. That makes sense. So it's gonna look something like this. We could just change this top part to match mangrove slabs. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. We'll change it to this. Okay, the sheep is doing 360s. Boom. See if we like that better. I think it looks a little bit better with all 5 of them. That means this is really fat looking, but I think that's okay. I want to start off by saying my bad. I had my window open in that last clip, and I didn't realize it was like windy, or at least the wind was blowing into my room. So sorry if you heard all that ruckus of the wind blowing. I didn't realize it until afterwards, and I didn't really feel like scrapping it because we did a lot, you know. I'd have to tear this down and all that stuff. So I hope you can bear with it. I closed my window now, so it should be a lot better. But we're going to be working on the foundation. So it's going to be that orange strip at the bottom that kind of, I'm assuming it goes all the way around the house. But I think to change it up and, you know, Minecraftify it, we're going to be using mangrove roots. I would like to use the acacia, but I think the orange is not really going to match too well with the red staircase here and the red bricks. I think we're going to use stripped what do you call it? Stripped acacia. What is this mangrove? Sorry, I'm blanking. If my voice sounds a little bit weird, if my commentary's messed up, I'm blaming it on the fact that I woke up from a nap. So forgive me. We're gonna go around like so with this, because one, it'll match the stairs, and two, I think it'll work well with the well, chimney, because we're gonna have a pretty big chimney. It's gonna be like that, and it's pretty close. And because we don't want flat stuff here, we're going to do something like so. We're going to bring this to here. Because we can't really copy that little white strip overhang that's on the building, we're just gonna put half slabs, I believe. Birch half slabs. I know it's roughly the same color, so you won't really be able to tell the difference, but at least it will make this not flat. And we'll go all the way to the stairs like so, as it stops there. And then we'll put like stuff here at the bottom, so we'll go ahead and copy it on this side. This side's gonna be a little bit different, obviously, because we have this little turning point that we need to do. Did I copy? Yeah, I did. We'll go here, we'll go here, we'll go here. Get these back. And we're gonna have to expand this ground part, or at least I'm gonna have to. I'll do that off screen. I'm just gonna stop there for now. Strip all this. Take that back. And we'll go look at it at the front. As well as put some more half slabs in the front. We'll go like so, all the way. Actually, let's get this last one. See how we like it. I think it looks alright. It definitely is a lot of birch birch stuff, but I think it's alright. Before we move on to the chimney, I wanted to experiment with the awning a little bit. So this is roughly the shape of the awning, and then obviously we're gonna have to have the, sorry, that's the lag spike kicking in because we're at the edge. Obviously there's gonna be that triangle deep slate, you know, roofing here, but trying to experiment. Do we like the quartz better? The problem if we use quartz is that we're really not gonna have it anywhere else except for this front area. Maybe like a few areas we can squeeze it in, but yeah. So do we like quartz as the base? I'm trying not to use wood again because it might be too much. Or I'm gonna swap it to the smooth sandstone and see if we like that instead. Here is the sandstone look. It matches with the birch a little bit more, and it gives a little bit of block variation. And then I guess for the last one I'll switch it to birch just to see it, but I'm leaning towards the sandstone one. I like the cleanliness of the quartz though, but I think it might be too bright of a color. But I'll switch to birch and see what you guys think as well. And this is with the birch. It definitely blends in a lot more, obviously, because, well, it's the same block. But I'll see what you guys think. I definitely like the sandstone more. I do like the quartz, like I said, but I think to give it a little bit of variation, I think I'm gonna use it sandstone for the time being. I guess I should say. I'm gonna go sleep, and just let me know what you guys think. Alright, onto the chimney. I messed around more with this. We might change this to half slab because it's kind of tall, and that triangle is like, I don't know, not that tall, I guess, on top of the thing. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I was just messing around with it, trying to get a scale, because the next part is working on the chimney, which I think is the hardest part in my opinion, because we don't really know the size of it. I believe it's connected to a room, but what's throwing me off is the window. Like, is that the chimney supposed to, like, is the fireplace in where that window is? Like, I don't know. So I think we're just going to do, we'll go out 3 blocks, I guess, from here. I think that's good enough for the wall, and then we'll come forward. Here's where we're gonna have to make some changes. Because we don't want like a straight up flat wall, we're gonna bring the chimney forward a block. So I can't place it because of the slab. We're gonna do something like this. That way we have some more depth with it. Otherwise it's just going to be a flat wall, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to start over when I did this originally. And then because there's a window, I guess we're just going to have to make it 3 wide. That's the only reason why I think that way. We'll bring it up because of the window here is what's making me think why we need to go 3 wide. So I believe that's a 3 wide window as well, so I can't really get up there right now. I guess I could just do this. 3 tall window, and yeah, I'm not too sure what we're really gonna do about this. So we'll do this. We might just have to scrap that little wavy bit. I have no idea how we're gonna actually do that without making this look weird. Maybe like something like, well, actually that goes back a block. Maybe here we do this, which will bring this forward even more. See, there's no way we're gonna be able to do this wavy bit. I guess we could do stairs instead, but it'll be 2 blocks thick. Make some stairs. Your guess is as good as mine, so I'm just gonna try and go with the flow here. So we'll do something like this. Okay, that looks a little bit better. And then we can replace this with stairs as I fell. Actually, I don't know if it'll look good with stairs, but we can try it. Is there a way we can do a corner? Is it gonna be finicky and not let me do a corner piece? Interesting. Well, I guess we don't really need a corner piece. We can just do something like that. And then of course, with the bottom here, we're just gonna bring everything around. Something like this. We don't want to go too far forward, actually. And then here is the part where it's gonna look a bit whack. If we do this, we're gonna have like this here. I believe to fix that, all we need to do is make one of these. Let me just turn the rest of these into stripped. We're gonna do one of those strip where they're stripped on all sides. One of these. I think if we do this, it'll look a lot smoother. What did I just pick up? Yeah, I think that works fine. I want to go out like this, but I don't know. Or maybe this is supposed to go in one more. Maybe this goes here. I think that's the way it goes. So, how's that chimney looking? I think it looks decent for whatever the size of it actually is. And then we're just gonna have to make up some stuff, because if it is a room, then like this is the size of the room so far. And it doesn't really look that appealing as a room. Just bring it all the way over so that I can walk. Because we gotta think about the inside too, so... Well, actually... I don't know anymore. I was gonna say, it could be a decent room if we have the fireplace here. But... I'm not quite too sure how to do... This is where I got stumped last time when I was making the original footage. And it will cause me to scrap the rest of it, actually. Because, yeah, this is pretty difficult to figure out. But I guess I'll work on it off camera a little bit. I have tinkered with it some more, and this is sort of what I came up with. Because we don't know how, like, the side of the building looks like, we don't really know how long or wide the actual fireplace is, or chimney, I guess. So I kind of just had to make it up as we go. So we've got the stairs here for the little wavy bit. I put another stair here, and then I just decided to bring it out one more block. Instead of going straight back flat, like how the chimney looks in the picture, I decided just to come out one block. We've got this wall here now, and then another stair to make it look more curved on the back side. And if we were to take a look on the inside, this is kind of how it would look like on the inside. It's a bit weird, I know. I was having trouble with this wall here. I'm not too sure whether to remove it or to keep it. So it's just kind of staying how that is right now. I think it's pretty decent. We could put, I don't know, a fireplace here. I guess what I'm thinking is, if it's anything like the house, like inside, if we're thinking about real house, you would put, I guess maybe like a couch here, or a chair here with like a reading table, some more chairs, maybe like a carpet right here in the middle, and then you'd have your fireplace here. I'm not too sure why it's this big. I guess alternatively we could just like do this, but that's kind of where that sits for now. We'll have to do with the insides later, but I think it works out pretty nicely. And it does look straight, but once we bring this around as this little, I guess they're called awnings. I feel like I've been saying it so much, but I guess that is the right word. If we bring it out like it's supposed to in the picture, this is what it will look like. And I think we might actually replace these with stairs, because I believe a wall is supposed to go here. Well, not here, but I believe this comes up even more. So if we wanted to get that double awning look, we would have to probably replace it with stairs or something. But with that going across, it definitely looks a lot better. And then I can't really do the last bit of the chimney until we set up the next part, which is the second floor, I believe. So I guess we'll get to that now. Actually, I just checked the time on the episode, and we're getting a little bit long, so we're gonna... There's some pillagers over there. We're gonna end it off here. I did a quick sketch of the second floor, just like the little window area, and try and set like a... a rough sketch, I guess is the word, or rough draft of the height of the chimney. And it's a little bit off, I know, because there is another inwards. The chimney goes inwards a little bit, and that kind of lines up right where the that little strip of sandstone is. Maybe a little bit lower, maybe one more block up, something like that, because the roof slants downwards. But I tried to make a little rough sketch of it. And yeah, so we have those upside down stairs for the little lip at the top of that chimney. And then on the sides, we're gonna slowly bring... It looks flat on the sides, but on the sides we're slowly gonna bring in the sides. I said that so weird. But I don't know if you can see, but there's some stairs there. And essentially, as well, where the stairs are on this side in the front, right there, we're gonna try and bring the rest of the chimney, you know, into a thin point. So it's fat at the base, and then as we get up higher, it's gonna go in like 2 more layers, just so it's like, you know, flat. And there's not gonna be a way to get to the top of the chimney, obviously. And then I just put some campfires at the top to make the smoky effect. But yeah, that is about it for today's episode. I don't know what to do about those guys. I don't know if I should kill them or not. They're trapped. So are these animals. They somehow found a way to trap themselves on this block. And oh, there's 2 frogs here. I didn't even see that. Interesting. Anyways, I am on the edge, so we are lagging like crazy. So yeah. Next episode, we'll probably continue working on this. Let me know what you guys think. A few questions. The quartz and the sandstone. Do you like it? Should we change that to slabs? I might change it to slabs. I don't know. And just overall, let me know what you think of the building so far. I am not very good at building, so this is a good way for me to practice, going off of a reference picture and then trying to imitate it as close as possible, or replicate it, I guess, just to practice building and stuff like that. So with that being said, thanks for watching everybody, and take care.